What up, what up? It's Ace OG, back on the top, back on the video. So the title of this video is gonna be, your gateway YouTube video is coming soon. So admin notes, thanks again to all subscribe to the channel. I endeavor to keep pushing the video out, give you leverage, to better yourselves. So it's a Saturday afternoon, right afternoon. Let me tell y'all the truth, y'all. I really didn't feel like coming out here today, like real talk. I stayed up most of the night, helped my wife with some stuff she needed to do today for her sorority. And she left out the door like 8 o'clock. I went and laid back down. And then 2 hours later, she called me. She said, I need something else, honey. I said, okay, I got up, went over there, dropped it off to her. So I said, you know what, I'm already up. I'll just go ahead and go ahead and work it out, right? But this is how dedicated I am to health. This is how dedicated I am to making sure that I get right and stay right. So I want you guys to do the same thing. My channel originally was a part of fitness, because I would always come out here and work out and just motivate folks to work out. I'm still gonna do that on this channel as well. It's not a thing, you know what I'm saying? So we need to get out here and stay healthy, because we're not getting any younger, and we need to stay here for our kids and for our families as a whole. But anyway, let's get into it. So your gateway YouTube video is coming soon, right? So here's the reason why I thought about this. And I actually made that term up myself, right? So I may get it patented. I'm not even gonna front. Because I actually did a Google search of that term and I did not see it anywhere. So I'm like, this is, okay, bet. This is gonna be, I'm gonna label this my term, right? Gateway YouTube video. So here's what I mean by that. So if you are a new subscriber within the last 7 days, I'm pretty sure you subscribed to my channel because of the video that I made titled, Don't Let Anyone Know About Your YouTube Channel. Now, as a backdrop and its history of me being on YouTube, I've been on YouTube about 2 years. And had a couple of videos that got about 1,000 views, 2,000 views. One video I made, I think earlier this year, got about 5,000 views. But that was the it was actually at this point it's at 5.2 thousand views. So outside of that video, I didn't really have any other videos that actually got that many views. And then come the video that I made, got about a week ago now, maybe like 7-8 days ago, the video I just mentioned, right? So as of this recording, that video has a little bit over 12,000 views. It's almost at 13,000. A video that was very unexpected as far as the growth. And I'm gonna get into the analytics of that video. I wanna say later on today. So I think I'm gonna make today a 2-header video. So stay tuned for that. Cause I'm gonna break down and do a little small deep dive as far as like how that video came about and the analytics and how you can get to that point as well. But I called that video a gateway YouTube video is because that video gave me the reach that I needed to get to the masses, right? So let me explain something to you guys, and folks can dispute me on this or whatever. You want to do your own research, do your own research, because that's another thing I preach to this channel as well. Take everything I tell you at face value. I'm not an expert in a lot of things that I talk about. This is all personal research that I've done myself, right? But I will always tell you to do your own research, right? Take everything I tell you with a grain of salt. I'm just telling you from my perspective as far as how I've been successful in certain things, right? So anyways, when it comes to YouTube uses face recognition and geotagging. I would call it geotagging because it's like kind of like location as far as where you're located at, right? So when it comes to the face recognition, YouTube knows what you look like. So it doesn't matter if you actually did not put a picture on your profile. It doesn't even matter if you made a faceless YouTube channel, because some folks will do that. They'll make a channel, like let's say you make a channel where it has nothing but sounds of the ocean, sounds of airplanes, something like that. A lot of those channels are faceless channels, and they'll have like, I guess folks would make that channel to create background noise for certain folks, for soothing and for calmness, right? But most of the channels are faceless, and they don't normally, those folks don't put their picture on their profile. But if you have a smartphone and that smartphone has the facing camera, I promise you, YouTube knows what you look like. So in saying that, what YouTube does is it will push your content out there for it to look like you. And it makes sense. When I heard this before months ago and when I did my own research, it absolutely makes sense. Because crazy enough, 90% of the folks that commented on my videos within the last year and a half have all been black. Now, let me go into the location thing. So I'm not exactly sure what mile radius YouTube will push a video out, but it seemed like all the folks that commented on my videos up until this point were from the DMV. I had a whole bunch of folks that commented that was in DC, Maryland, Virginia, a handful was in Pennsylvania. Every once in a while we get somebody from Florida, somebody from New York. And quite honestly, I want to say that the reason why they saw my video is because maybe somebody shared a video out, or maybe somebody recommended the video to them, like they might have been a family member or a friend, and then they clicked on my video and commented. But for the most part, my influence as far as being a YouTuber has been in the DMV area with black folks. and there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's really been my story for the last year and a half with YouTube. And this video that I made a week ago opened up the floodgates for me to have reach to other areas of the world. I have folks that have commented on that video from South Africa, folks from Europe, certain parts of Europe, from Thailand, from Canada, from the UK. I mean, like, I'm getting a whole bunch of comments from folks that don't live in the United States. Before that time, that did not happen. So that gateway video opened up the floodgates for me to actually get more followers and for me to have more influence when it comes to my channel and the videos that I have. I've had some folks on that video that commented and said they're going to intentionally go into my archives and look at other videos that I did. Now, mind you, that video that I created was my 495th video. I want to say it was 400. Yeah, it was in the 490s by the time I actually made that video. So think about it now. Up until that point, I had made almost 500 videos before that video, for that particular video took root and started to go, I would say, semi-viral. I don't really consider a video viral until it gets to like maybe, I don't know, 50,000, 100,000. I don't know what the definition of viral is when it comes to a video. I don't. But it's had enough reach where I have broken out the DMV and I have gone to other parts of the world. That's a good thing. That means now I'm getting more reach and I actually have more followers to see, well, more people to see my videos and my content. I related to Moses in the Bible. If you go to the book of Exodus, you'll read where Moses parted the Red Sea to have the Israelites get to the promised land, right? So the Israelites went and crossed the Red Sea. He parted the sea. And then when the Egyptians came to try to get the Israelites to bring them back to Egypt, Moses closed the Red Sea. And all them haters went away. I'm not going to say what happened to them. You can read Exodus for yourself and figure out and read what happened to them. Because YouTube will flag you for saying certain things. It's another thing too. And I'm going to say that, and I'm going to talk about that in another video. You can't talk too much on YouTube, I'm telling you. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, like I said, I related to that because what happened was that video parted the DMV for me. And it allowed my influence to go past the DMV and get to other parts of the world. Now, you know, I can look at my channel as a channel that's really having a lot of influence right now. Now, I'm not saying I didn't have influence before then because I was getting a lot of comments on my videos. And I was responding to all those comments. Like I said, I'll do a little small deep dive on that particular video later on today. And I'll either post it today or I'll post it tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But I say all this to say is if you keep pushing content and you keep creating value for YouTube, you will eventually have your gateway YouTube video. I promise you, you will. It's coming, y'all. It is coming. It could be video 50. It could be video 3. It could be video 1012. I don't know what video it's going to be. But if you don't keep pushing out content, you're never going to find out. You're never gonna find out. You gotta keep pushing content. You gotta keep spreading your influence around YouTube. You wanna be a YouTube creator, that's what you gotta do. You gotta keep grinding. YouTube is a long game, not the short game. I'm gonna say that again. YouTube is a long game, not the short game, which means that you gotta keep out pushing, you gotta keep pushing our content. Doesn't matter what your niche is, doesn't matter how you're making videos. If you wanna be a YouTube creator, you have to push out content. That's what folks want. Folks, these day and age, do not want somebody on YouTube that's gonna just push out a video once a week. They don't want that. They want content every single day. That's what folks want. And in order for you to get the growth you want, you may have to do 2 videos a day. But that goes along algorithms and some other things with YouTube. So once again, I'll discuss that in another video. But anyways, stay encouraged, y'all. Your gateway YouTube video is on the way. I promise you it'll be. I promise you it's coming. It is coming. It's coming, y'all. I'm telling you. Keep pushing content and you'll get there. I promise you will. All right? So we want to discuss the topic. Go search the thing benefits to the channel. Email me at financefitnessfolk@gmail.com. My email address is in the description below. It's Finance Fitness Folk, not Finance Fitness and Folk. All right? Finance Fitness Folk. All right? I love y'all. Keep rocking with me because I rock with you. All right? Say so G, signing out. I'm gone.